Well, Doncaster Rovers of League One and League Two's Darlington provide the English-based contingent for the All Whites. David Mulligan and Adrian Webster are the two players who ply their trade on these shores. Webster coming in tonight for his international debut. Injury has played havoc with the preparations for Ricki Herbert. The coach is without at least 6 players who would have started this evening if fit. And this is Tim Brown. John McKay has ended up almost in the Hammersmith end.
It's a bit late, isn't it? You can see McCain.
Well, it's Chipperfield and the two full-backs who are in discussion over who will take this. It will be Muscat. And the keeper got a touch over, I think. The Australians certainly feel he did.
He just clips the top of the bar. Just can't quite get it dipping in time. Nice little dip and a curl on it. Just clips the top of the bar, you can see.
Moore. Stojovski has a promising run. This is Skoko now. Touched away by Hay, but Skoko will keep hold of it. Skoko's cross, it's a good one, but Stojovski just couldn't get that.
I thought maybe he should have gone with his head instead of dive at it and try to get it back. Good ball by Skoko, turns in on his right foot. It's a nice bit of pace in the cross. Takes everyone out the equation, including the keeper. And I think that's right, easier to head rather than to try and lead with your foot. Bunce and Hay just making their way forward. Bunce to the far stick. Kane picking him up again. Looks like their best way of scoring.
Again, it's in by Webster. Both Bunce and Hay went for the same ball, and that was certainly a chance had they got something on it.
I think he should have scored. I think Bunce gets in front of his marker, gets a run on McCain, who gets blocked off. He should score. Having got in front of the defender, he's got to get that on target. Great height to head it as well. Look, glances it wide, he knows straight away.
Chipperfield. An inviting cross for Cahill. How did that stay out?
Great climb by Tim Cahill on the far post. You just have a look at the spring on this. Great ball from Chipperfield. He stands it up on the far post, and look at the spring on Cahill. Look how high he gets off the floor. Great spring, brilliant spring. But it's just a flicked hand by Paston, just keeps it out.
So may be in trouble here, certainly a talking to from Mike Dean.
There's a couple of rash challenges he's had. He was on the end of one from Tim Cahill, and I think that's why he went in so strongly for this one.
One of the criticisms of the Australian side and the formation that they tend to play is that when things aren't going their way, the wide players tend to drop a little bit deep and they lose the attacking venom, which New Zealand certainly have here. And what a chance that was for Brent Fisher to open the scoring.
Jane never really cleared his feet, got into a great position. You see Fisher just makes the run, he gets put in. He never really clears his feet. Just doesn't let the ball come across him far enough onto his left foot. And it's always going to be dragged wide.
Strong challenge by Muscat.
A shade wild, wasn't it? Kevin Muscat, not known for pulling out of challenges. Going in with one foot and then following through with the other. You can see the ball runs loose. Look, goes with one foot and then follows through with the other.
Header from Cahill, I think.
It was a great save as well, wasn't it? Super leap from Tim Cahill, great save from Paston, but a few signs now, New Zealand trying to get it down and play.
Noah Hickey. Schwartz has come a long way out of his penalty area. He certainly had the rub of the green there. John McCain, says Joseph Skoko. Lucas Neal. Meaningful run forward for Chipperfield now. And he was certainly caught there by Stephen Old. I think we may well see the first yellow card yet. Mike Dean left with no option there.
I think it was clumsy more than anything. Look at him, look, he's trying to jump up and block it and then follow through with the other foot.
Now Lucas Neal. Chase here for Stajovski. No one in the centre though. Muscat. Stronger in the challenge than Webster. With Muscat. On first time by Skoko. Aston's come a long way. Got the punch away. Emerton just couldn't keep it down. And that's a let-off for Paston.
He was all over the place with that punch, wasn't he? There's plenty of height on the ball. He had plenty of time to make up his mind. The game seems to make up his mind early. He's punching from around about head height.
Emerton. Cahill has found Skoko again. There's more movement up front. Lucas Neal's cross blocked first time. Blackburn now gets another chance though to find Skoko. That's a better ball in, and Emerton won't get a better chance than that.
He's missed a sitter, plain and simple. Great ball by Skoko to pick him out on the far post. Cuts back on his right foot, spots Emerton on the far post. There he goes. He's only got to keep his eye on the ball. The only thing I can think of why he's missed that, he's got half an eye on the goalie. He thinks the keeper's coming out.
Emerton looking to get forward, but he won't be allowed to. Mike Dean's whistle signals the end of the first half. The first change looks like it will be for the goalkeeper. Mark Schwarzer will be replaced by the look of things by Zeljko Kalac for this second half.
You've got to be able to play off him. He's got to be, it's a specialist role really. He's got to hold that ball up, bring others into play and also be a goal threat as well. Mark Viduka's expert at that job. And of course it does nullify the threat down the middle. Yellow card for Moore.
It's the first yellow card for the side in gold. Craig Moore, the captain, this is why.
Well, he lashes out after really lashes out viciously.
It's a good long-range effort, a tremendous long-range effort for New Zealand, but Webster fires wide.
Well, he switched this. He's playing on his left-hand side, coming in on his right foot, his favoured side. Curling to the far corner, and he's not far wide, is he? Keeper beaten.
That would have been some way to crown his debut. Here's Hickey. Looking for Bunce, who's made a way forward. Webster, back for Bunce. Composed touch, still it's Bunce! Tremendous save by Kalac. That looked to be the opening goal. I think Bunce thought it was in. And most of the crowd here at the Cottage did as well. Thompson. It's Mark Wilson, the man down. Confirmation that it is the end of Michael Wilson's evening. He's certainly given the New Zealand faithful something to smile about here. The Beige Brigade in full voice. Neal. Chipperfield. Again, Australia try down their left-hand side. Neal again. Here's McCain. He's got space. A stinging shot. Can Thompson follow it in? No, Colosimo, another block. Great rear-guard resistance from New Zealand. Away by Bunce. Chances for Australia coming thick and fast in that move, but every time they tried to get their noses in front, New Zealand had a player, whether it be keeper or defender, in the right place to deny them. Here come the men in green and gold again. It's Cahill for Chipperfield. Cut back now for Colosimo. Time and goal! Colosimo breaks the deadlock 5 minutes before the end of the game. It's his 4th goal for his country, and one that looks like ensuring Australia head to the Confederations Cup with a win.
It's clever play, isn't it? Because as the ball comes wide to Chipperfield, everybody's drove into the area, and you can see he looks up and he sees Colosimo on the edge of the area. They're all driving in, space is created, sets himself up with a nice first touch, and his second touch is right into the corner of the net, and that gives Paston no chance. Clever play by Chipperfield, though, to pick him out when everyone was expecting the cross. Nice drive. Keeper really doesn't have a prayer. Look, right in the corner.
Popovic, Cahill, inside the penalty area. Milicevic as well. Cahill has found some space. Well, that was goal-bound, I think, before it was deflected wide by Mulligan.
They're beaten by the movement. Cahill peels off to the far post, takes it down well. Good touch. Comes off the side of Mulligan. I think Paston would have saved it behind him anyway.
Another change for New Zealand. Shane Smeltz, who plays his club football at AFC Wimbledon. So it'll be in the Ryman Premier Division next season, and there will be no record for Vaughan Coveney here. Lucas Neal. And the chase for Scott Chipperfield. And that will probably end up in the River Thames.
That's Fulham a fortune in balls.
Australia have done it. Only just the 1 goal from the substitute, Simon Colosimo, off the bench to make it a happy evening after all for Frank Farina, but they certainly had to work for it, even though it is the men in green and gold who celebrate after 90 minutes. It's his 4th goal for his country, one that sends them off to tougher tasks ahead in the Confederations Cup with a little bit of winning confidence. But New Zealand, who weren't given a prayer here and were odds on with many people to get a little bit of a battering, held their heads high and played with good pride, as you'd expect with such sporting rivalry between these two countries. With a little bit of better finishing, they could even have grabbed a goal for themselves.